Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Spread neatly. He's in space and looking for options. And that's aimed into the middle, punched away. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who to me is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Nico Gonzalez. Foden. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side.
Shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That has been slung wide. And it's Merlin. Merlin going full tilt down the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Showing great feet there. Very nicely done. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mitrovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Indoor. It's a promising position. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Milinkovic-Savic goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's going right the way across, and it's Buchanan. Out to the left it goes. Daka.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Can he get it through? Foden cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nico Gonzalez. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Merlin. Buchanan. Merlin could try cutting inside here. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Foden. It's a good run down the right. Ekitike. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's looking wide. That's a lovely, neat pass. Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Real chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Daka, and he's in on goal! There's the crossfield ball, and it's Buchanan. And here's Mitrovic. Spread it left. Knocks it into space. Merlin's oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Nico Gonzalez. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And it's De Jong. Lewis Skelly. That's a throw. Danso gets it away. That has not gone well. De Jong. Daka. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Daka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Merlin. And it's Buchanan. Played over towards the opposite flank. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lewis Skelly. Lewis Skelly. This is promising. Flashes it across. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Pinches it off him. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Looking for options for movement. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And he's picked it up out wide. De Jong. Now Foden.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spread out to the left. Lewis Skelly. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that's played in low. Takes a shot! And he can clear it away. Lewis Skelly. Great run on the overlap here. Ekitike! It's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Substitution on the field, number 4, Danzo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Number 21, Lukaku.
75 minutes played.
Number 46.
No, again, there's no way through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Lukaku, produces a cross, and that has been cleared.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Richards gets rid without sophistication. Played out to the right. Played into space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Daka. Can he finish? Oh, important interception.
Well, as responses go to falling behind, this is quite encouraging. They look quite dangerous here. Breda really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Danger averted for now. And it's Lewis Skelly. Good running, strong and purposeful. Quality ball. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Buchanan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Today that memorabilia from today's match.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.